he stays on the scene. He calls police and says, I just shot a guy who was stabbing my brother, and then he calls his attorney. And then when we questioned him, he said, I had to save my brother's life. That was what he said. So we have to piece it all together. You know, where was he shot? How long after the stabbing occurred? Was the guy running away when he was shot? So all the questions we have to ask before we present it to the state attorney's office, whether to charge or not charge. We believe that there's something that happened on Monday between the two factions. And there's some relatives involved in all this as well. So based on that, whether it was by happenstance or it was arranged, these factions meet at the Valero gas station.
Well, no, it was Deltona.
Whether there's text messages and phone calls to bring more people in, but eventually a beatdown occurs. Eventually the guy who does the stabbing, who's armed with the knife, and his father seem to be getting the worst end of the fight by the video. The guy with the knife eventually stabs somebody, and then that person who stabbed his brother retrieves a firearm from his car and shoots and kills the guy with the knife. This occurred over what again? Over an altercation over a woman, or an altercation over somebody disrespected somebody, and we went from that level of words and shoves and maybe a punch being thrown to 24, 48 hours later we're introducing knives and firearms into this, and now somebody's dead. This doesn't make any sense.